we've got this event, Meet the Future, was started by Hayden and I. We really wanted to meet Amarillo and be accessible to Amarillo citizens. And so we decided to do another event, or I did, and here we are. We've got myself, who's running for place 4. We've got Hayden Pedigo, who's running for place 1. We've got Treva Harper running for place 2. If you could raise your hands. We've got T2, Thomas Warren II, running for place 3. We've also got Brad Torch running for place 3. And then we've got Claudette running for mayor. Claudette Smith running for mayor. I believe we've got about an hour left. Please make yourself at home, eat, drink, but most importantly, get to know your challenging candidates. We're all different. We all come from different parts of a demographic, and we are trying to represent Amarillo more fully. And John Betancourt. I almost forgot John Betancourt. He is an incumbent AISD trustee, and he's got my vote. I'm already voting. So. He's got 3 votes right now. So, yeah, meet all of us. Like I said, we all come from different backgrounds, and I'm sorry, my 5-hour energy is starting to wear on me. You know, more important than voting is running. This is a sacrifice for all of us. It's not cheap. It's not. I mean, it's fun, but it's a lot of work, and we're prepared to do the work. And I mean, that's all I have to say. Get out there and vote, and run for your city. Run for your city. Make the sacrifice, because you can. If I can do it, if Hayden Pedigo can do it, and I'm not sure what everybody else's situation, but it's a big sacrifice out of time and just willpower. So that's all I've got to say. If any other candidates want to get up and say a word or two, please feel free. If you know,
Hayden, get up there.
Yeah. Let's hear from Hayden.
I'm excited for how things can be done in Amarillo. I'm excited that I'm 24 and running for city council. I think it's beautiful. I think it's incredible. I want to see progression for people my age. And I want to see development in Amarillo where there's not being development. Amarillo is beautiful because there are so many cultures, so many people that make up this place, and it's beautiful. But it's not being represented. And I want to keep this short because this night really is about Stephen. But I want to thank you all, and please just vote. And like he said, run. Thank you all.
Anybody else? Okay.
Thank you. I'm Tom Warren too. You're going to see me on the ballot this year. I am so excited to be here. This is really a great thing. Amarillo is a great place. All of you folks are really great people. I appreciate everybody coming out. I see a lot of people in here that are friends of mine. I see a bunch of people that are future friends of mine. And I just want to say that if everybody gets out and votes and brings the same kind of passion that so many of us bring to the table for things that we really deeply care about, we can all make a great difference. And remember, if you haven't taken the plunge, there's no great time or greater time to take the plunge. So the end of filing stops next Friday, and 5 o'clock Friday is the end of filing. There's AC. You can run for Amarillo College Board of Regents. You can run for AISD. AISD has some open spots, but not John's, because we want John to get reelected. And then all 5 of the spots in the city council are up. So, and even if you don't have time for that, be a supporter to someone. Be part of their support staff. Everybody needs help. Everybody needs somebody to take the time and hold their hand and help them get through it. And there are some high times when you're running for office, and then there are some low times where you want somebody to hold your head because you're feeling bad. So, but the truth of the matter is I appreciate it. Amarillo has a lot to offer. Be part of the process. Thank you very much. And this is a great job. We had a great talk. Nice to meet you.
Thanks, Tom. Just met Tom tonight and then found out I may be running against him, but you know, the positive thing is that change. We all have to make change, and the only way to make change is by getting out there and voting. Running, you know, this was a decision that I almost made overnight. I'm not from Amarillo originally, and I didn't know how I would be received. But since the day that I got here, just over a year ago, you know, the people here in Amarillo are just great. The first day that I had to go to the Social Security office, and I had to go to the motor vehicle department, get a driver's license. Two of the worst places to go for dealing with people, and I left both of those places. Everybody was pleasant, and that kind of just made me love this place. And that's all I've encountered since I've been here. So, you know, that's what I want to make this place better for. Just everybody that lives here, and yeah, so appreciate you all coming out to support Stephen, and I need some signatures on my petition to get on the ballot before you go, and otherwise, thank you all for coming out.
Good evening, Amarillo. How are y'all doing today? My name is John Betancourt, and I am going to be on the ballot on May the 4th for re-election for my seat on the Amarillo Independent School District Board of Trustees. Now, you might be asking me why I am seeking re-election. Okay? When I first started this journey, I ran with a campaign model that minority children cannot be what they cannot see. And that is something that I completely am passionate about, and something that I wholeheartedly think and believe in. When I started this campaign, I had my own perception of what I thought it took to get into this seat that I currently am. And my first stance was I wanted to increase focus on high school dropout rates for at-risk students, and emphasizing advancements in technology across all schools equally, and equal opportunities for all Amarillo students. And even though all those things are important today as they were 4 years ago when I was first elected, our district and our city and even our state and country are having some trying times. And so because of those situations, my work is not done. I'm committed to the students and the staff of Amarillo Independent School District. And one of the reasons why I am wearing this ribbon right now for suicide prevention is because we have had an increase in successful suicide. And yesterday, I attended a community meeting at Power Church entitled Let's Talk Amarillo. And even though I was excited to be part of that conversation, it literally was heartbreaking to me that we have to have those discussions right now with our students. So I am making one of those crisis situations that our city has been dealing with one of my platforms in getting re-election. So again, my name is John Betancourt. I'm running for re-election for Amarillo Independent School District Board of Trustees, and I need all 3 of your votes. Thank you.
Well, hello everyone. My name is Claudette, and I am running for mayor. I'm running for mayor because I want Amarillo to be a place where you and your families can succeed, no matter where you live or how you grew up. Your zip code should not define who you are. Where I came from, my zip code defined who I was, and I don't feel that's the way it should be. I feel like things are very arbitrary and not enforced equally throughout the city right now. So I've decided that I want to take the reins and do this myself. I want to do it a different way. Amarillo is an above average city, but we have below average leadership right now. We need to make a change. And as, I hope I'm not saying your name wrong, Brad, is that your name? Was just mentioning, the only way we're going to make a change is by getting out and voting. That is so important. Amarillo has such a low voter turnout. They are not depending on your vote. They're depending on your complacency. They're depending on you not going out and voting. They're depending on a low voter turnout so that they can win again.
That's right, Claudia.
And we cannot let that happen. We have to make some changes now for the betterment of Amarillo as a whole. And we have to make some changes so that Amarillo doesn't go bankrupt, because we are on the verge of that, believe it or not, at the rate this council is currently spending our money. So it's very important that you share with your friends and family the candidates that you guys want to win, and that you make sure they make it to those polls to vote come election day. That is so important. I am guilty of it myself in my generation of saying, oh, you know, it's just one vote, it's not going to make a difference. One vote does count. Every single vote matters. So I just want to thank you guys for coming out tonight. This is more about Stephen tonight than it is myself, but I thought I would make an appearance and introduce myself to everyone. So thank you guys for coming out, and I hope you enjoy yourself.
Thank you, Claudette. And thank you very much to Stephen for extending the invitation to all of us to come out here. My name is Teresa Harper, and I'm running for City Council Place 2. And I can echo a lot of what everyone's been saying up here tonight, so I pretty much agree with everyone so far. And I'm going to take a minute to introduce myself to y'all, because I know a lot of you don't know me. I've lived in Amarillo since 2.5 months before 9/11. So everything that's happened since 9/11 happened to me in Amarillo. Amarillo is forever my home. You know, there's just something about 9/11 that just does something to us, and we all remember what we were doing. And when 9/11 happened, I was on the north side of town. I've lived on the north side of town almost the whole time I've been here in Amarillo, with the exception of a year out in Eastridge. And now I live kind of in, well, around Georgia. But I've watched Amarillo change since I've been here. And it seems like our city is going in a bad way, and I haven't been happy with it. And you know, it took a lot of thinking about running. I never thought I'd ever run for any kind of office. But I decided it was time. We need to do something different in this city. And I care about this city. I care about the north side of town. I care about Eastridge. I care about the whole town. And we need to take care of the whole town and make sure that everybody's taken care of. We need to make sure that the crime is reduced. We need to take care of getting the city council meetings back like there where people can go to them. Because I can't go to them. I work in the daytime. So there's so many issues that I would love to talk about, but I don't want to sit here and take up all everybody's time. But I'd be more than happy to talk to anyone about any of these issues. No-kill shelter, that's something we want to talk about. There's a lot of things that people don't understand about a no-kill shelter. It doesn't mean that we just have animals running everywhere. So there's a lot of things I'd like to talk about, but please consider voting. Vote for me for place 2, and let's make something different in Amarillo City Council. Let's not just go along to get along and do the same thing we've been doing and hoping something's going to get better, because it's not going to get better until we make change. Like the saying goes, politicians and white diapers need to be changed very often for the same reason. Thank you.
Okay, I'm back. I want to thank everybody that came up to talk. I'm glad that all of the challenging candidates came to say a word. You know, I'll give you my name again. It's Stephen Rosas. I'm going for City Council, Place 4. I've been here in Amarillo my whole entire life. I've loved it from the ground up. I loved it when we had a Coca-Cola plant downtown. And I'm going to love it when we've got a big old baseball stadium downtown. We don't, you know, we're going in a, I'm sorry, I just lost track. If you can see me, I'm sweating.
Why is the cold medicine?
Yeah. So anyways, let me beyond that, let me just tell everybody again, I'm going to reiterate, please get out and vote. If you don't vote for me, that's fine. I will appreciate your vote if you vote for Howard Smith. I want y'all to get out and vote. I want you to tell your brothers and your sisters and your moms and dads and cousins and siblings to get out and vote. And I want you to encourage your friends that you know can go run to run. That's the major thing, is we are trying to motivate and inspire people like us to run for city council because, like Claudette said, each vote matters, especially in a municipal election. Each vote matters. And so I appreciate y'all for coming out again. We've still got some finger foods over there. We've got water. Have yourself a beer, and we've got tres leches, right? Tres leches. We've got tres leches cake. It's delicious. That's all I've got for y'all. Again, I'm so overcome with just joy that everybody came out here to support me. It's a real, it's nice. It's nice. So thank y'all very much. Again, welcome and make yourself at home.
How's it going, brother? Good, how about you? Good. Long time no see. Yes, sir. We were out, and I said, let's go by and see what's going on. See old Steve.